Kirk Duckwall here with your Market Monday real estate stats for the Twin Cities area. Sellers, maybe time to sit back and be patient. What do I mean by that? In a seller's market, I'll explain in just a second. But first, make sure you click on that subscribe button. We know that knowledge is power, and the more knowledge that you have about the real estate market, the more that you can leverage the market to your advantage. So again, click on that subscribe button. Let's dive into the data. Showings per week per listing in the median sale price range, 200 to 400K, has dropped as predicted, as it does this time of year. 3.53 is where it was at, dropped down to a 3.2. This is very much in line with where we were at the same time last year, within less than 1%. So we're seeing that fast pace really ease up. And a lot of this has to do with the election, but also inventory coming into the market, and we'll talk about that in 1 second. Total showing activity, though, tracking ahead of where it was last year. It was at last week 2,300, last year at the same time 2,084. A trend, though, that we're seeing is in the suburban market, the showing activity is tracking a little bit faster than it was at the same time last year. So how is this affecting the market meter? We'll get into that in just 1 second. Inventory, new listings up by 15.3%. We've really been tracking now for a couple of months at a faster pace than where we were last year. A lot of that has to do with the impact of COVID in our market. We basically had a 2-month slowdown in showing activity, pushing our market out. Then after that, seeing the market tracking faster by 15% on showing activity and really finally starting to normalize, as we could see in that showings per week per listing chart I showed at the beginning. Okay, mortgage rates. This is a real positive, though, a real reason for buyers to be out there, 2.8%. This is actually making housing more affordable than it was a couple of years ago, even though sale prices are up between 8 and 10%. So what effect is this having on the market meter? We were at a 6.48 last week, and now we've moved down to a 6.3. So we're really kind of stepping away from that seller's market, coming into a more stable market range. Now, I said at the beginning for sellers to be patient. What do I mean by that? We're going to see some more drop-offs that are really going to ease up the market and may cause much slower showing activity, especially in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and will have an effect too on the suburban market as everything is slowing. But it may be worthwhile sitting tight for a few weeks until the election's over, where I expect the market to jump back up as it has in previous years, election years. So hopefully you found this information helpful. Again, click on that subscribe button if you did. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. Take care, be safe, and have a great week.